where he could actually help people to live a joyful, conscious, and a healthy, fulfilling life. And that's where I always say that everyone, each one of us, we live either to inspire or expire. Life of Inspiration is Mr. Pushdev Sharma, all the way from Singapore today. Thank you, sir, for being available for us.
Thank you, Lena, for such a speaking such good words about me. And I welcome everyone to today's presentation. And good evening, everyone. As Lena has said, that there are a couple of things I wanted to add. Let's everyone be on mute so that others don't get disturbed by your the sound coming from your mic. And second is all your questions, if you have, just note them down.
Also, if you can just keep all your questions at the end, which I forgot to mention during the presentation. We will finish the presentation and then have time slot to answer to all the queries.
Thank you. So let's dive straight away into how we can biohack into our physical and emotional well-being. See, it's a product from Germany, patented, and it can really help us and the whole family. We'll go more into details. Yeah, let's dive deep into it. See, any product into health, we can call it a good product if it can solve the pain points in the society. Yes. I would request everyone to keep themselves on mute. I can still hear some sound from some mic. Thank you. All right. Okay. So, see, as I was saying, that we can call a product good if we can solve the pain points in the society. But first of all, let's look at what are the pain points in the society in terms of health. So if we look around, we have people suffering from depression, from anxiety, from learning issues. Just one moment. All right, okay. From learning issues, from concentration issues, and of course, family relationship problems is a big one. I'm sure you all will agree with me, all over, anywhere in the world. Then pains and injuries. See, we all have people suffering in the family with knee pain, backache, shoulder pain, or whatever pain, and injuries, of course. Then insomnia, not getting proper sleep is a big issue these days. Exhaustion, stress, both at work as well as at home, is another big issue. Even kids, you talk to them, they say, oh, we are under stress. Yes. And then we have hormonal issues, which is pretty common these days, allergy issues, loss of direction, unworthiness. After COVID, even financial stress and job loss. And I'm sure you'll all agree with me that if we look around, almost every family will have one or more of these issues which you see on your screen, and that they will be having a challenge with. Yes. The good news now, the product that we are going to talk about today has got a solution for all these issues. You can resolve all these issues if you have this product, just one product, right? So that means we can solve the pain points of the society. And if those of you who are looking at a business opportunity, then of course we can easily say that this is a huge business opportunity, because if we have a product which every family needs, of course, it's a big business opportunity. And going further, we all know Nikola Tesla. He is supposed to be one of the greatest scientists in the last century. And he is also the famous inventor of alternating current technology. I'm sure most of you know about it. See, the electricity that we use at our homes these days, or right from the beginning, is all coming by alternating current technology. And he is the inventor of this. And about 100 years ago, he made a profound statement when he said that if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, which is so true. And even Albert Einstein made a similar statement when he said that everything in life is vibration. Now, some of you must be wondering why we are talking about frequency, energy, and vibration. The reason being that, as I told you, the product we are going to talk about is a quantum science-based product, and it's based on frequency, energy, and vibration. Now, how frequency and vibration affect a normal human life? I have a small video to share with you. Just have a look and we talk further.
One of the greatest inventors of all time, Nikola Tesla, the genius who lit the world, once said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." Say you are listening to the radio in your car and do not like the music that you are hearing. What do? You change the frequency. What many people fail to realize is that we can take charge of our frequencies in the exact same way. We tend to reduce our body's anatomy down to a simplified version that consists of only flesh and blood. But everything on this planet, animals, plants, and water, are made of atoms, which produce, emit, and receive energy, which operates at a specific frequency. Everything, all our tissues, cells, organs, emotions, and thought patterns have their own unique electromagnetic fields, as do allergens, viruses, or bacteria. All things have a frequency, including you, the human body. It has been shown that a normal person has a frequency of 62 to 72 megahertz. When the body drops below this frequency, we begin to get into illness and disease states. For example, if our frequency drops to 58 megahertz, then we are likely to get a cold or flu. If our frequency drops to 42 megahertz, we become susceptible to cancer within the body. The lower the frequency, the closer we are to death.
The lower the frequency, the closer we are to death. And that's the reason the scientists have been working on this for few decades, then how we can increase the frequency of our cells. And a lot of books have been written on this in the past few decades. Some of them you can see on your screen, like The Body Electric, Healing is Voltage, The Subtle Body, Decoding the Human Body Field. And one of the books you see on the top left-hand corner, The Second Path. The author of this book is Marcus Schmicker, and we are going to talk about him today. See, Marcus Schmicker is from Germany, and he's the inventor of the product we are going to talk. He is a quantum scientist and author of 25 books on quantum science, which have been translated into 10 different languages. Not only that, he is founder of 2 research institutes on consciousness research. And he has been a lecturer at international congresses on integrative science and medicine. And the best part is that he wants to make his technology accessible to all human beings. And for this reason, he works with an international team of scientists, physicians, therapists, and engineers. Another very interesting aspect of Marcus Schmicker is that while he was studying in university, he realized that he's not getting all the answers to his questions from the quantum science studies. And he went into spirituality. And not only that, he became a sannyasi, he became a monk and went to India. For about 12 years, he was in India as a sannyasi, living in Himalayas, Bengal, and all other places. And when he got all the answers to the queries that he had in his mind, he got this inner calling that he must use his quantum science knowledge for doing something for humanity, for making some product which can help people in their health. And he went back to Germany and tied up with the top quantum scientists in the world. And not only that, he tied up with the top frequency healers in the world. And that is the time he discussed his ideas with Christian Harper, who he knew for quite some time. Christian Harper is also a great Krishna devotee. His Sanskrit name is Shyam Harper. So the good news about this is that because we all know that normally the scientists are not very good in doing a business, but Christian Harper is a great successful businessman, and he's a billionaire. He has his own hedge fund of 1.5 billion euros, and he has been a serial investor in sustainable technologies. He owns a number of vegan restaurants in Europe. So they both got together and formed this company, which is headquartered in Berlin. And their products are being sold in more than 50 countries today. So the first product that Marcus invented was this that you can see on your screen, these two white colored boxes. The name of this product is Time Waver. And what this product can do is that it can analyze the human body and figure out that what organs in our body have cells which are at a lower frequency which require healing. And not only that, the therapist sitting on the other side of the device can give therapy to the patient. Like you can see this lady on your screen holding two copper electrodes and connected through cables to the Time Waver machine, and through individualized microcurrent frequencies, the cells in the affected areas are healed. Now, this Time Waver is a very high-end device, although it was launched in 2006, but even today, in 2023, this is the most advanced frequency healing device in the world. And doctors and therapists use it in their clinics because it's very expensive. The price of Time Waver is around 58,000 euros to 100,000 euros, depending upon what model we are looking at. And but Marcus had this in his mind that how can he make this therapy accessible to a common man, because it's pretty expensive. Because in Singapore, where I live, there are more than 5 clinics I know of where they have this Time Waver. And just for analyzing a human body, they charge 200 Singapore dollars, means around 12,000 rupees. And then they would suggest a therapy of 15 to 20 times going to their clinic, means an expense of around 3,000 to 4,000 Singapore dollars. So Marcus wanted this to be accessible to everybody. And for that, he started working on it. And it took him about 13 years, but he could do it. From 2006 to 2019, he kept on working on it relentlessly. And what he did was, just like Howard Mark I was the first mainframe computer ever launched in the world. And at that time, the price of Howard Mark I was $200,000. But later on, as technology advanced, we got mini computers. And then Steve Jobs changed the whole game when he launched Apple computers, right? Similarly, Marcus Schmicke converted this big Time Waver device into this small matchbox size device, which we are going to talk about today. And the name of this device is Healy, H-E-A-L-Y, Healy, yes. And this device is the most advanced device in frequency healing, which can be controlled by your smartphone, right? And they launched it in 2019. What Marcus and his team did was, they see from 2006 to 2019, about 20 million people, about 2 crore people had been healed by using Time Waver device. And they had this data in their servers in Germany. So the computer engineers, created computer algorithms, artificial intelligence programs, which were connected to this data, and through cloud, further were connected to the apps in our cell phone. So this whole process of connecting artificial intelligence to the data in the servers in Germany, and through cloud connecting them to the apps in our phones, this whole process is patented. It took them 6 years to get a patent for this process. But a good thing happened with all this hard work that they did was, the price of Healy compared to Time Waver came down about 20 times. So it was affordable for common people. And second good thing happened was that because of AI, they created these programs of artificial intelligence. you don't need to be a therapist or a doctor to use Healy, because everything is done by AI, and your app guides you how it, what program to use and how to use it. So that's the reason it is accessible to a common man. And how Healy works, I have a small video to share with you. Just have a look.
Healy is new, Healy is different, and Healy is extremely versatile. This little game changer is the first smartphone-controlled wearable that provides easy support in all important areas of your life with the use of frequencies. Healy analyzes the frequencies you need right now. Then the smart wearable applies subtle currents and individualized frequencies to your body via its electrodes. It strengthens your balance and harmonizes imbalances. Fitness, holistic health, and inner and outer beauty. Healy, over 120 programs to provide energetical support for you, for your body, and for your cells. Every single cell in our body is a small power plant that constantly produces energy. One thing is particularly important for this, the natural cell membrane voltage. And this is where the Healy comes in. With Nuno Nina's Gold Cycle programs that focus on rebalancing your cells. Healy also has suitable programs for many other applications on board. Programs supporting relaxation if you have a headache or back pain, but also for learning, concentration, or exams. Healy even offers support for mental balance, sleep, and stress. The Healy Beauty programs are supposed to support your inner and outer beauty energetically. In sports, the Healy is meant to promote performance, muscles, and regeneration. At home or on the go, in your leisure time or at work. In our opinion, health begins with good balance in all areas of life. This is what Healy stands for, state-of-the-art wearable technology, made in Germany to the highest standards. Based on use by 2,000 practitioners worldwide, who have seen as many as 500,000 patients. Healy, for me, and for you, and for everyone.
So as you have seen, it's very easy to use. Anyone who knows how to use a smartphone can use it, because everything is done by the apps. The apps are going to tell you what program you need right now, and for how many minutes the program is, whether right now, while I'm talking to you, I'm taking a therapy by using this device. See, what happens is I'm wearing a bracelet, and it gets connected by this button through the wire, and this on the other end is connected to Healy, and Healy gets connected to your smartphone via Bluetooth, and your phone is connected to the app, through cloud. It's connected to the AI and the data. So it can analyze exactly like Time Waver, and you can analyze your body. You can figure out what exact programs you need to give for healing your cells, and it heals the cells using individualized microcurrent frequencies. So one device, if you have at home, this can be used by the whole family. You don't need individual devices. Even you can help your neighbors or friends. There's no restriction from the company that only these many number of people can use it. Some people use it in their therapy centers where they have patients coming in, healers. So that's the best part. And it's a one-time purchase. There is nothing like you have to subscribe to something to pay every month, or there's nothing to be purchased monthly. It's just one time. When you purchase it, you can not only heal yourself, but the whole family. And you also get these bracelets along with the product when you get, and also these ear clips. So certain programs require you to wear ear clips, like if someone is suffering from migraine or any mental issues, then the app tells us that you wear it in your ears, right? And then we also get adhesive electrodes. Like, let's say if someone has knee pain or pain at the back or in the shoulder or anywhere in the body. So these adhesive electrodes can be stuck at the point of pain. And these adhesive electrodes also have buttons like this, where these cables can be connected. And you can get therapy given directly at the point of pain. And with so many testimonies, we know that now that most of the time you start seeing the relief within minutes. Like the pain program is about 20 minutes to 30 minutes. So you can see the difference in your pain right there. And this is a science-based product, as I told you, made in Germany. And it's a patented technology. Not only this whole process of connecting data through cloud with AI is patented, but there are other things also patented. Like there is a quantum sensor in here, which in real time analyzes that what frequency therapy is required for your cells. Every 10 seconds it is analyzing. And this is the first device in the world which has a quantum sensor which can analyze in real time. Like maybe you take a therapy in the morning and take it in the evening, the frequencies coming into your cells will be different depending upon the requirement of your cells at that particular time. That is how advanced this device is. And if we look at the science behind it, see, our body is composed of several layers. It's made of tissues and organs, and we all know that there are more than 50 trillion cells in our body, which make these tissues and organs. And then these cells are made of molecules. Molecules, in turn, are made from atoms. And atoms, of course, we all know are made of subatomic particles. And now, with some very high resolution microscopes coming now, we know that even subatomic particles are made of energy, frequency, and vibration. Till a few years ago, the science used to believe that subatomic particles are the smallest particles, right? But now, see, this energy, frequency, and vibration is coming from the information field. And what Healy does is, it analyzes the bioenergetic field of a human being. See, we all know that biometrics, the fingerprints of every human being, are different from those of others. Yes. Similarly, the bioenergetic field of our body is different from that of others. So Healy records the bioenergetic field, analyzes it, and tells you what exact organs in your body there are cells which require healing. And it heals in two ways. One is through individualized microcurrent frequencies, the small currents which are flowing into our body and healing our cells directly, like the one I'm taking right now. And the second way is that through higher frequencies, it removes the blockage in our subtle body. Whenever there is a blockage in the flow of subtle energy in our subtle body, like we all know in Ayurveda, it is believed that prana is flowing through nadis in our subtle body, right? So whenever there is a blockage in the flow of this subtle energy in the nadis, it manifests itself in the form of a disease in the physical body. So a lot of times we must have heard that, somebody getting a surgery done for a tumor, after 6 months, the tumor grows again. Why? What happened? We removed it through surgery. So in Ayurveda, we believe that the real reason for this tumor first coming is because there is some blockage in the flow of subtle energy in the nadis. And that's the reason we got this disease and we got this tumor. So unless we remove the reason for this disease coming into physical body, it will keep on coming again and again. So Healy not only heals the cells of the diseased organ, but it also removes the blockage in the meridian or in the nadi in our subtle body. So it's a holistic healing device. And see, microcurrents have been used for healing since last about more than 100 years. And there have been a lot of studies and scientific papers published on the effect of microcurrents. And the effect is that it increases amino acid transport in our cells by up to 40%. Not only that, it increases protein synthesis by up to 70%. And if you don't understand any of this, I'll explain it simply to you that whatever we do from morning till evening, we need energy, yes? Now, where does this energy come from? Of course, it comes from the cells. And cells, they get their energy from mitochondria, which is known as the power plant of the cells, where ATP is produced. So the ATP production in the cells goes high by 500%. That is the effect of microcurrents. And that's why when you see people using Healy, they will be more energetic. So it increases the energy in your cells. And of course, increases protein synthesis and amino acid transport. And the technology behind this is the cell membrane potential model. Now, this model was created by two eminent scientists, Professor Robert O. Becker and Professor Björn Nordstrom. Professor Björnstrom is from Sweden, and we all know Nobel Prize. So he was the chairman of Nobel Prize Committee for Medicine. And these two scientists got together and created this cell membrane potential model. Now, what is cell membrane potential? See, we all know that outside the membrane of the cell, there is a positive voltage, and inside the cell membrane, there is a negative voltage. And the difference between outside and inside is known as cell membrane potential. So they created a model whereby they said that if your cell membrane potential is from -70 to -90 millivolt, it's a healthy cell, it's a healthy young cell. And as the cell membrane potential starts to go higher from -60 to -50, inflammation sets in. And that's, these cells are known as the aging sick cells, where the pain sets in. And when the cell membrane potential goes higher than -30, there is an uncontrolled cell division, and we can even get cancer. So what Healy does is, through individualized microcurrent frequencies, it is bringing the cells back to the healthy level. And if you look at the facts and figures, more than 20 million applications have been done using Healy since 2019. And Healy is present today in 54 countries around the world. And 2,500 professionals, like doctors and therapists, are using Healy every day for their patients. And we have a holistic Healy advisory board, where if you Google these names, they are who and who of holistic healing around the world. Like Nono Nina, he has been into frequency healing since last 30 years. And he has created his own 144,000 frequencies, 144,000 frequencies. And he runs a number of therapy centers in the whole of Europe. And the good thing is that Healy has got all these 144,000 frequencies inside the programs which are in Healy. The best thing Marcus Mike did was he tied up with the best frequency healers in the world. And then another lady you can see on the second row, Caroline McMcCain, she's from USA. And she has been into frequency healing since last 25 years. And she has trained thousands of therapists around the world on frequency healing. And she has healed more than 100,000 people by using her method of frequency healing. And she has created 83,000 frequencies for healing our cells. And Healy also has got all these 83,000 frequencies in it as programs. And there are more than 200 programs. To be precise, the highest edition of Healy has got 229 programs. And not only it can help us heal our physical issues, but also mental, emotional, and spiritual level. Like, a lot of therapists who are into Reiki healing or pranic healing, alternative therapies, they use Healy to give therapy to their patients, not only physical level, but at mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. Like if suppose someone has a lot of negative thoughts coming to the mind, there are programs like Australian bushflower, backflower, creative homeopathy, I Ching, Schussler's salt. Like these are the programs which help people with their psychic level, emotional level. If you're getting negative thoughts, it can change when you take these programs. So not only that, it also has programs for balancing of chakras, because this is all quantum science based, and frequencies are used for healing or balancing your chakras. Even they record aura of their patients and then give therapy to their patients, and their people are using it very successfully, even the therapists, professionals. So another good news is that Healy is approved in European Union as a medical device. See, normally the mainstream medical science does not approve of holistic healing methods. Like even homeopathy, they say that is unscientific. It's a placebo effect. Even to Ayurveda, they don't believe that it is scientific. But good news is that to Healy, they have CE, the highest approving body in European Union for medical devices. Healy has been approved by CE for treatment of pain in chronic pain, fibromyalgia, skeletal pain, and migraine, as well as supportive treatment of mental illnesses such as depression, anxiety, and related sleep disorders. But Healy can do much more than what it has been approved for, because the mainstream medical science is still, it will take them a lot of time to understand the nuances which quantum science is opening up. So not only in Europe and all the 28 countries in European Union it is approved, but it is also approved in all the 54 countries where Healy is today present. Even in the United States of America, FDA has cleared Healy as a class 2 medical device for pain relief. Yes. And we have a frequency experience group on the Facebook. If you are there on the Facebook, you should go and visit this group, because there are more than 81,000 members of this group today. Just a few months back, there were only 65,000 members, but today there are more than 81,000. And I would suggest you get back to the person who has invited you to see this amazing product and today's presentation, and ask them for the link to visit this frequency experience group. Because not only you can see all the posts there, but there is a search option there where, let's say you want to figure out whether people suffering from cancer got benefited using Healy, or people suffering from diabetes or blood pressure or depression or autism or anything you are looking for. If you search there, you will get all the posts which people have posted in this group about their experiences with these health challenges, right? So what I have done for today's presentation, I'll quickly browse through some of the screenshots I've taken from Frequency Experience Group. And just to give you an idea how Healy can help you and your family. Now, this is the first screenshot where this lady, like many ladies who suffer pain and cramps during menstruation and low energy. Now, she was also having the same issues, and every time she had to take medication, painkillers and all, but after using Healy for some time, she does not need any medication now, and she is having that high energy. And if you go to Frequency Experience Group, there are hundreds of posts like this. Then this is another lady suffering from depression, 68 years old. After using Healy for 2 months, she doesn't need any medication now. Isn't that amazing? Now, this is for chronic migraines, and she had to take strong anti-seizure medications. Just a few days of using Healy, now she does not need any medicine. This is another one for chronic stress fracture, where this poor lady could not even brush her teeth, could not even bend this much. But now she says she's on 0 medication and she hasn't seen her doctor since last more than a year. Then we have programs for beauty and skin. And this lady used to suffer from allergy, and she would get rashes on her chest. And just after using Healy for 18 days, you can see the photograph she has posted here. After 18 days, it's all clear, no rashes. And the best is if you read the last 4 lines here, she says, I am 39, but my skin never looked this good even in my 20s. Can you imagine? If, you know, if your skin can look like half your age, don't you think that everyone in this world would be buying this product and looking for it? Yes, there are so many programs for beauty and skin, and not by using any expensive lotions and potions, but just by taking these frequency programs, you can change the texture of your skin. Now, then we have programs for bioenergetic harmony. This couple, the husband could not sleep the whole night. Every 1 hour, he had to go to the washroom. The reason being he was suffering from prostrate. And after using Healy's prostrate program, he can sleep the whole night comfortably without waking up even once. And there are hundreds and hundreds of testimonies like this on the Frequency Experience group. Then we also have programs for learning. If you have kids at home who are school going or college going, you would love a product like this. Because if you see these screenshots, although it's very small, you must go to Frequency Experience group and see it for yourself. There are hundreds of posts like this, where in this case, the kid was not even able to pass in the exams in the schools. And after she started using Healy's learning program, like memory, learning, concentration, and exam and stress, the same kid starts scoring 85% marks. Can you believe it? There are hundreds and hundreds of posts like this. Then there are programs for saving children from the adverse effects of radiations, because we know that kids are addicted to internet now, even grown-ups. So there are programs in Healy. If you take these programs, even if you are using internet or the computers the whole day, the radiations won't affect you. Yes. And this is my favorite, digital nutrition mixtures. See, we all know that food that we eat, we don't get all the nutrition. And so we have to take supplements, yeah? And we all know by now that not even 10% of the supplements that we eat gets absorbed in the body. So what to do? Now here is a solution. Healy has got digital nutrition mixtures program. Programs like for brain, for hair, for skin, for heart, for head, for nerves, for nails, for muscles, for kidney, for ears, for thyroid. This is just one page. Like this, there are 6 pages, means 72 programs for digital nutrition. So here, by using frequencies, Healy delivers the required nutrition digitally directly into your cells. There's no question of absorption or getting wasted. So like, let's say you're taking this program for heart. So there will be around 15 to 20 vitamins, minerals, and trace minerals which are required for healthy functioning of the heart. Your cells in the heart are getting these directly through frequencies. Isn't that amazing? And then we have got programs for sleep, because we know many people get sick because they're not getting proper sleep. So you don't have to take those pills, which have horrific side effects. You can just use Healy, and you will be surprised that what real deep sleep is, after using Healy's sleep programs. Then there are also programs for job, like for tension, for stress, for fatigue, for balancing of nerves, for positive thoughts. I mean, if you are stressed in your job, this can really help you. And this is another one for skin. Now, this lady from Malaysia has posted her photograph before using Healy and after using Healy. Yeah. And she has, shared that what all programs she used. Then we also have program for hair. And this will surprise you also, because first time when I saw this, I couldn't believe it. See, as we say that this Healy can be used by the whole family. Just one device is enough for the whole family, yeah? And in Healy, we believe that even your pets are part of the family, right? Let's say you have a pet and the pet is not feeling well, the whole family gets stressed, yes? But no more now. After having Healy at home, this same Healy can analyze the bioenergetic field of your pets and then suggest what programs they need. So you can run these programs, and there are hundreds and hundreds of testimonies on the frequency experience group that just after 20, 30, 40 minutes, the pets, they start jumping around and they are absolutely healthy. Now I'll share with you a small video. Now you must be wondering, you want to hear from people who have used this Healy and what they have to say about it. Now here I've got a small 1.5 minute video on how people experienced Healy and what is their reaction after using Healy. Just have a look.
What do you think of Healy?
I absolutely love it. Like, it's amazing. I'm blown away. Like, I can feel everything. I don't know what it is. I just feel like it really came at a right and the opportune time. It's amazing. I could cry. Like, it's to that level. Like, I'm like, this is it.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
I'll send that too.
Yeah.
Years, I have taken a Healy Ford, which was my daily thing for 4 weeks. And I used to take one up to 10 a day, which was just...
About 15 or 20 minutes into the frequency, his whole demeanour just changed and the colour came back into his face. And he said to me, "So I'm great now, I feel good, Mum. I'm just going to go ride my bike for a bit." And he just took his Healy off, went outside and did a lap of the block on his bike, and completely feeling fantastic again.
My energy levels were great, my moods were balanced.
My mind feels like I've had, for lack of a better word, a brain flush.
And the other thing is, I always notice when I run the skin program, the next morning my skin feels like it's 100% silk. It's just unbelievable.
I'm getting the results right now, and it's actually blowing my mind.
And I've just put on these little ear electrodes, and then Healy has a migraine program that you can run. And honestly, I've been running it for the past 10 minutes and the symptoms of my migraine have gone down about 80%.
My sense of calm is back, my happiness is back, my mental clarity, my concentration, my sleep, my blissful sleep is back.
Number one, back pain. And I almost fell out of my chair when I saw that. I was like, oh my God, the level of intelligence that this device has is absolutely mind-blowing.
Absolutely. See, it's a category creator product because there is no product like this anywhere in the world. This is like a digital doctor at your home. And not only it can analyze that what organs in our body have lower frequency, but it can give therapy also. So there are many examples where in the middle of the night, 4-month-old infant starts crying and the parents, they analyze the body of the infant and give frequency healing. And within a few minutes, the child gets calmed down. Isn't that amazing? So it's, as an analogy, I can tell you that many of you would remember about 15, 16 years back when Apple came up with their first iPhone. Before that, all the cell phones we used to use had buttons. You know, we used to push the buttons and dial numbers. But Apple came up with this first iPhone, which had no buttons. It was absolutely flat screen, touch screen phone. First touch screen phone in the world. And it was a category creator. Today, if you look around, just after 15, 16 years, every phone in the market is a touch screen phone. Yes, people have forgotten about, even the young kids today, they don't even remember what was a push button, you have to press on the screen. So, but people who invested in Apple about 15, 16 years ago, today, they have made millions by now. Similarly, for those of you who understand business, say this is a category creator device, a digital doctor in your pocket, and every family needs it all over the world. So if you take it up as a business opportunity, it could make you millions in the times to come. And it is already happening. I'll show you an example also. So, but some of you must be wondering, what is the pricing? Whether it is affordable, how expensive it is, because time waiver is 58,000 euros to 100,000 euros, means 50 lakhs to 1 crore. So what is the price of Healy? Don't worry, it's absolutely affordable. Absolutely, everybody can buy it. In India, I'll show you the pricing. See, it starts with Healy Gold Edition, which has got 10 programs, and it is priced at 41,352, and it's a one-time purchase for life. And then you have Healy Holistic Edition, which is priced at 82,800. It has got 61 programs. And the highest edition is Healy Professional, which has got 229 programs. And it is priced at 3,29,119. And the best part is that whether you buy a Healy Gold or you buy a Healy Professional, you are getting the same device. Marcus Schmicke, the inventor of this device, calls this the tip of the iceberg. See, we all know iceberg in the ocean. If you see it, only 3% is visible above water and 97% is underwater. Remember Titanic? So the device that you see is just that Marcus says that this is that 3%, the front end of the whole therapy, because 97% of the work is done by artificial intelligence, data, and cloud and apps. So this is the front end. So whether you're buying a gold or professional, this is the same. You get all these bracelets, accessories, ear clips, and adhesive electrodes with this. And company gives you a warranty of 2 years. If anything goes wrong to this device, they will repair it for free, or if required, even replace it for free. Isn't that amazing? I don't think so anywhere we get a warranty like this. And the good news is that right now there is a special discount on top 3 editions. If you want to buy Healy Professional, Healy Resonance Plus, or Healy Resonance, all these 3 are coming at a discount of 40%. Means Healy Professional, you can get your hands at Healy Professional for just 1,97,000 instead of 3,29,000. So you straight away save around 1,35,000. And Healy Resonance Plus is available instead of 2,06,000, you get it for 1,23,000. And Healy Resonance, instead of 1,23,000, you get it for 73,000, which is cheaper than Healy Holistic, which is at 82,000, because in Holistic and Gold, there is no discount, all right? And in India, all over the world, company has a policy. You know what is the policy? You will be surprised because you've never seen this like before. Whatever purchases you have made in the market, I'm sure you would have never have got this kind of a guarantee kind of. What company says is that you buy this Healy, use it for 2 weeks. End of the 2 weeks, even on the 14th day, you feel that, oh, you want to return it. You can just write to the company. You will get your 100% money back. Not even 1 rupee deducted, even GST is not deducted. Have you ever got this kind of a money back guarantee anywhere in the world? That you go get your fridge from the market and after 14 days, you want to return it, you get 100% money back, or your TV or any of your devices? See, this is a German technology, and we all know what is German technology made of. So they are so sure about their product that even if you want to, they don't want any unhappy customer in the market. So if you're not happy, no problems, no questions asked. They won't ask you, how did you use it, whether you use it properly or not, why don't you try it for some more days? No, nothing. You just get your money back, be happy. And my experience is that after 14 days, 1 month, people, what do? They end up buying another device, because when they start, seeing the results of this, just like cell phone, technically a cell phone can be used by the whole family, isn't it? If you have a cell phone at home, anybody can dial using it. But why doesn't everybody use the same cell phone? Because they want, individualized. They want to use it more. They want to see YouTube. They want to see this, that, everything there. Similarly, once you start using it, then you start using your psyche program, coaching analysis, whereby, whatever affirmations you have, it can convert those affirmations into frequencies and send into your subtle body. So once you start using it, you discover more and more things. It's like, it's like a, ocean. The more you discover, the more you get. But yes, company gives you absolute freedom. You buy it, you try it, you don't get, there's nothing to risk. And let me go further. See, for those of you who are interested in business, I can tell you this gentleman, Carsten Lange, he is from Austria. And when he saw this device and he started using it, he got so fascinated with this that he said, okay, let me take it up as a business opportunity. And then he started sharing it with other people. And in the last 3 years, he has earned 10 million US dollars, means close to about 90 crore rupees, just selling this device. Can you imagine? And today, his monthly income from this business is 490,000 euros a month, means 4.5 crores a month. Yes. And this is just the beginning in India. India, where the whole world is looking at India, it can be a big business opportunity if you understand business. And of course, it is not compulsory that you have to do business. It all depends on you. But yes, I can assure you one thing. Once you get this device, you and your family's life will totally change. You will love this device. And for somebody who's healthy, even they can use it. Like, I don't have any medical condition. I'm not on any medication, whether diabetes or blood pressure or anything. But I use this device daily, at least 3 to 5 programs I take daily. You know why? Because I don't want to be sick. I want my cells to be in absolute healthy condition. So once you start using it, you will be so happy that even if you are healthy, you want to prolong your healthy state for a long period of time. And if you have health challenges, it will heal your cells. And once your cells are healed, your body rebalances itself. Any health challenge, you will find it to be beneficial. Now, this is the last slide I want to explain. In 2019, as I told you, they launched in Germany. And the first year, the turnover of the company was 8 million US dollars for this division of Healy. I'm not talking about time waiver. So first year, the turnover was 8 million US dollars. And 2020, as we all know, the corona spread all over the world. And those businesses who were established, strong businesses, also suffered. Some businesses even went down 50%. Remember, many people, they lost their jobs or their salaries were cut to half. But you know what happened with Healy? In 2020, the turnover of Healy went up to 105 million. Unbelievable. It is in the history of direct selling, no company in the world grew 13 times, 13x, just in 1 year. And it is a record. Why this happened is that, people knew time waiver. Time waiver was present in more than 50 countries, and doctors and therapists were using it in their clinics. So people knew that time waiver is the best frequency healing device in the world. And when they came to know that the same company has launched something which is affordable using artificial intelligence, and people went for it. And pricing was, instead of, paying 50 lakhs to 1 crore, one could buy it for 2 lakhs. It was a steal. So 45 countries the business reached just in 1 year. And that is the time they appointed a new CEO. And you know who's the new CEO? Christian Dorner. Christian Dorner's background is that he was the head of European business for Tupperware, another $10 billion company. And now he is the CEO of Healy. And not only him, there is another gentleman by the name Luciano Garcia. Luciano Garcia worked in Tupperware for 24 years. After having graduated in management from Yale University, 24 years he worked in Tupperware, and his last assignment was as president of operations in Japan for Tupperware. And today he is chief operating officer for Healy. So Healy has got top-notch professionals taking this company further. And that's why it's a big, big business opportunity also. And because Asia Pacific is a huge market. Just 2 months back, the Healy launched in South Korea, which is the third biggest market in terms of volume in direct selling. And we have an office in Seoul now. And very soon we'll be launching in Japan, because already we have an office in Tokyo. All the approvals and everything we have got in Japan. And we have already appointed a country head there. So Japan market will open by maybe this month or the next month. And next they are opening Mexico. So we are open in 54 countries. So you could be sitting in India and building a business globally. Because if you know somebody in US, you can tell them to buy from the company and then they'll be part of your business. As simple as that. But the biggest market is India. That's the reason Healy is focusing big time on India. We have an office in Bangalore where we have a managing director for Indian operations. And this person, managing director of Indian operations, is not anybody, who is just like that. He's a top-notch professional, worked as a regional head for Amway Corporate in India. And now he is managing director for Healy in India. Like that, they have got 3-4 big ticket professionals running Indian market. And we have an office in Bangalore. Then recently we have opened a support center in Mumbai, and they are looking to open regional offices all over India. India is a 150 crore people population, and the whole world is looking at India because they know that next 10 to 15 years, India is going to be the top 3 economies in the world, right? And Healy is right in the front. So it can be a huge, huge opportunity. And in the end, I'll end with this one small slide. Good to Great. This is a bestseller from Jim Collins. I'm sure many of you would have read it. I read it about 12 years ago. You can see this book in the desk of top 100 Fortune 100 CEOs. And I'll share with you what it says. It says, for in the end, it is impossible to have a great life unless it is a meaningful life. I'm sure you will all agree with it. It is impossible to have a great life unless it is a meaningful life. And how do you have a meaningful life? It is very difficult to have a meaningful life without meaningful work. And I believe that what we are doing in Healy is absolutely a meaningful work, because if you can help people with a digital doctor in their pocket to improve their health and wellness, and not only that, providing opportunity for business to people like Karsten Lange, who is making 4.5 crores a month, I think it's a real meaningful work. So with that, I will end my today's presentation, and any questions or queries, if you have, you're most welcome. You can unmute yourself and ask your question or clarification, or you can write in the chat box also.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So if I go for, because there are 3 types of the same device having 3 types of application. So yeah, if one goes for the starting the base one, can he upgrade it later on?
Yes, you can. You can upgrade anytime.
Whatever the amount would be, this thing is by paying the same amount, right?
It will be slightly more, but not much of a difference. Not much of a difference. It will be almost the same. And also, the difference is that in the top 3 editions now, you're getting a discount of 40%. So in upgrade, in upgrade, that discount will not be there. That's the difference.
Yeah. And one thing more, suppose after using the product for 2 years, there to be some issues in the this thing, not in the application but in the product itself. Then how does it goes?
Got it. See, company has service centers all over India, and they will be servicing your product. Only thing you have to pay for it. That's
Yeah. After 2 years, it would be paid one.
Absolutely.
And before that, it would be taken care by the company,
By the
unless
company,
unless and until there is a physical damage, right?
Absolutely.
Because
even if there is a physical damage, the company will replace your device in the first 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and the good news is that even after 2 years, let's say this whole device is broken into number of pieces, nothing can be done about it. So you can buy a new one for just 25,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
25 only 25,000.
Only 25,000, because whatever you have paid for the programs is for life.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
just for the device I would be paying, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
The apps and all already I have paid for a lifetime.
For lifetime. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I hope I have been able to answer your question. Anything else?
Yeah. And one thing more, because I've been in network marketing, there if someone buys a product on my this thing, then how does it works?
Oh, there is a complete business plan. I mean, it's one of the best business plan that people ever see. So who has invited you, Saptarshi?
In fact, let me, because he called this evening only.
This is I have invited Sir Rajendra.
Yeah.
Rajendra. All right. Okay. So what you can do, Saptarshi, that after this you can get in touch with Rajendra, and he can share with you the complete business plan, and I can also help you do that. See, we are looking for lookers. Actually, we are looking for people who have experience and who want to take it up as a business opportunity. Surely, we have teams all over the world. Like if you want to build your business in Korea or Taiwan or Australia, New Zealand, we have teams there. We can help you all over.
The best part is that it's not something that is very volatile. It's not volatile.
Absolutely. I mean, and we have such amazing testimonies all over India that you will be surprised to see.
And there are no side effects of the same also, unlike the medications.
Absolutely no. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
So, any other question, query? Anyone else wants some clarification? You're most welcome to ask.
Sir, there is a question in the chat.
Yeah.
If a person has diabetes, how many, what program should I use, and how many days can I see results?
All right. Okay. See, this is a very common question. A lot of times we get asked this question. See, whatever health challenge you have, whether you have diabetes or blood pressure or a kidney issue or whatever. See, Healy has got something which is called resonance analysis. It can analyze your bioenergetic field and it tells you what programs to use. So you don't have to be an expert in what programs you need to take. It will tell you what programs you need to take. And we have examples where within 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, depending upon what is the, how much high is your diabetes, whether you are on insulin or you are taking tablets or what, people have got relief. I mean, there are people who are not on medication anymore after starting to use Healy. So we say that in the next 3 to 6 months, you can be younger by 5 to 10 years. So if you want to be younger by 5 to 10 years, means about 5 years back or 10 years back, you maybe you did not have the health challenge that you're having now. So by becoming younger, we mean that all those health challenges will go. 90 to 95% of all your health challenges will go in the next 3 to 6 months, because it's healing your cells. And once your cells are healed, then body rebalances itself. So, you get benefited. I hope I am able to answer your query. Any other question or query?
So there's a question again. If let's say the person returns, will he also get the GST amount?
Yes. Well, if you want to return till the 14th day, you are getting 100% money back, not even 1 rupee deducted. everything you get back. Yeah. Yes.
So there is another question, sir. How do I get started? And is there a EMI option?
See, you can get started by getting in touch with the person who has invited you. You can buy it, you can order it online. And there are different methods of payment. You can pay using Google Pay or whatever UPI payments. There is an option for that. Then there is option for net banking. There is also option for credit cards or debit cards. And yes, and there is no provision for EMI in India right now. But yes, in US, in Europe, anybody can buy through EMI also. But in India, what you can do is, if you are paying through credit card, maybe you can take installments for your credit card repayment. I mean, these options are there. I think so that can be done. Any other question? Query?
Yes. Yeah. Anybody who has question, you can ask directly. You can unmute yourself or raise hand so that we can help you unmute, and then probably you can ask a question.
Yeah, Neha Chaudhary. Yeah, good evening, Neha. How are you? Any question you have, you're most welcome. All right, I think that's okay. So what you can do is you can get back to the person who has invited you, and even later you have some queries or questions, you can clarify with them, and through them you can get in touch with me also. That's not a problem. So we are absolutely open. Anytime you can get in touch with us, and definitely you should, if you're near to somebody who has invited you, then you should experience this product. I mean, just see a demo, how it works, and you'll be blown away. So with that, I think we end our today's session. Thank you all for coming. And it was a real pleasure meeting such wonderful people on the Zoom. That's what I love about this business. Thank you. Goodbye and good night. Take care.